Hey, what is up guys, and welcome back to another narrated Pokemon Wi-Fi battle with me, DKF. So today we've got a Wi-Fi battle versus RockerzJr, and UBERS were allowed in this battle, but I just chose not to bring any. I mean, I didn't really feel like it. I had my OU team, and this is a new team that I'm testing, so let's go ahead and play the battle back and have a look at what we got here. So, gonna move this at a pretty fast pace, not too fast I guess, but anyway. So he's going to lead with a Swampert, and I'm going to lead with my Vegeta, and I'm just going to go for a quick U-turn and U-turn out into the Prestige. Now I haven't finished making this team yet, so the names are still a little bit sketchy. So anyway, I U-turn out into the Prestige because I can go straight for the Energy Ball, which I know will take out the Swampert after the U-turn. So now he's going to go into a Stealth Bomber, which will be a Togekiss, and I'm going to switch out into Majin Buu, predicting the Shadow Ball. So that's really good play for me, I guess. So he's going to go for the Fire Blast, and Chansey is just going to soak that up like an absolute beast, and I'm going to be able to get off the T-Wave, and that's going to really slow down the Togekiss. That's going to be really good for me. So I'm just going to give the Seismic Toss because I know I can outstall this Togekiss without any problems, and then he uses Wish, and I'm thinking, oh dear. So I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss again, because I know it really can't touch me with high special defense and HP like this Chansey has. Its EVs are well placed. So I'm just going to basically stay in because I've got no reason to switch out. And he's going to go into a Rayquaza on the Seismic Toss. Now, I saw this thing, and I'm not going to lie, I shit my pants. So I'm going to switch out into Tack Nuke, fearing the extreme speed. And I'm going to soak it up really nicely. Really nicely. So he's going to switch out now and go into his Raichu on the Toxic, which is a really, really good play. So I'm going to protect here to see what the Raichu is going to do, and he goes for a Doom's Desire. Now, I really don't want my Shuckle to take it, even though I know it can. So I'm going to switch back into Majin Buu because he's going to take it like a beast. And the Raichu is going to set up a Cosmic Power hit. So, I mean, that's cool with me because, I mean, I can just, you know, it doesn't really affect me because I can just Seismic Toss the Jirachi. So I'm going to get the T-Wave off on it, just in case it wants to Iron Head me or anything like that, because that would suck. So I take Doom's Desire's attack, and it does nothing, which is really cool. So I'm able to Seismic Toss off that Jirachi, and it goes for a Double Edge, and I'm like, dude, what? But I take it really nicely. So I'm just going to stay in after seeing that and go for the Seismic Toss. I mean, I do have the Soft Boiled with me, so Jirachi's just going to kill himself there. And he's going to go into a Typhlosion now, and I'm going to stay in because I know he's going to go for Eruption. But I'm really confident I can live it at that HP as soon as it is a special attack, and I am going to be able to kind of hold that back. So Soft Boil's going to gain back a nice amount of HP, and I make a really smart play here, and I don't believe I go for the Soft Boil because I know that if I get the Seismic Toss off, then it's going to be doing less damage. And at this point in time, I'm presuming it's Scarf because that's what most are. But then I see him go for the Fire Blast, and at this point I was worried. I didn't think I could live, but it doesn't do like any damage, and I'm really surprised. So I'm just going to be able to scare him off now, and go for the Soft Boiled, which is really cool. So it goes into Deoxys defense form, and I'm thinking, okay, this should be cool because, you know, I can Seismic Toss it, and Jirachi is a special attacker, so, you know, it should be fine. I should be able to take any hits, and I should be able to Seismic Toss it, which obviously its defense doesn't matter. So I'm also going to chuck a T-Wave its way because that'll slow it down. I mean, it's already pretty slow, but I'm going to slow it down. So it goes back into his Volcano now, and I'm going to go for the Seismic Toss again. And I'm going to catch that on the switch in, which is really nice, which means I'm going to be able to do double damage. And of course it is slower because it is T-Wave, so he's going to get off another Fire Blast, and this time I'm going to get burned, which really sucks, but it doesn't really matter too much because I do have that natural cure ability, so it does mean that I can just switch out and get rid of that nasty burn. But I'm guessing I pretty much want to Soft Boiled off here before I switch because that could be problems. So I'm going to stay in, and, you know, after seeing how much it did to my other poke, I'm going to guess that I can maybe live it, but I don't. So anyway, I go into Azelf right here, and I'm pretty sure I can take an extreme speed, just judging by how much little damage it did to Shuckle. And I'm going to be able to get off a T-Wave here on the Rayquaza, which is, not T-Wave, sorry, T-Bolt. And it goes for another extreme speed. And at this point, I'm just foddering for a safe switch into Vegeta, because right here I can just go straight for the Mach Punch, and that will take it out at that range, so that's really cool. So he goes into a Stealth Bomb right here, and I'm going to switch out now into my Tack Nuke. And he gets paralyzed and can't move, which is really cool for me because I get safe switching. So he's going to go for the Shadow Ball, and my special defense has no EVs, although you know, Shuckle's really bulky anyway. So I'm going to switch out now and go into Vegeta because I really needed to get that, get the switch in so that I could change my move. So now I can go for the Banded Close Combat, which will 2-hit KO anything to my knowledge, so I was pretty sure I could take it out of that range. So now he goes back into his Deoxys defense form, and I'm going to send in Shuckle, which is going to get horribly raped by Stealth Rocks. And it's going to set off a Hyper Beam, and it does nothing, which is really cool. So anyway, I'm going to go back into Vegeta now. It must recharge, and I'm just going to go straight for the Flare Blitz, just to hope I can OHKO this thing, and I do. So I do have to sacrifice my ape to do it, but I do it. So that is good game. So thanks very much for the battle, RockerzJr. Definitely go and check them out. I'm glad I could get this Wi-Fi battle up for you guys. I'm on a serious posting mission today. It's going to be my 3rd video, and I've got another one coming for you guys. That'll be a video tutorial on how to use Sony Vegas Pro. It might even be up by now, I have no idea. Thanks for watching, guys. Please comment and like, it really helps me out. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe for the latest Pokemon Wi-Fi battles, which are narrated, uploaded in high definition as often as I humanly can. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Toosh.